Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another Abyssal Legendary Hero Battle. Today we are taking on the Guardian Dragon Myrrh to earn this thing. This is a very ugly accessory even when it's not gold. I do not care for this thing. This is like the weird headband thing with flaps that Ranulf wears, I think. I don't like it. Anyway, we're gonna come in here. And we're gonna fight all these dragons. There's a lot of dragons, actually. Not as many as Medeus, where it was oops all dragons, but there's still a lot of them. And for this map, I didn't have specific units in mind, so we're just bringing what works. Leading the charge, as usual, is our dear professor, though he is rocking some fancy new skills. He has Surge Sparrow to give him some sustain, Frenzy for that damage reduction, though I think Spurn would work just as well. He's never really low enough HP that Frenzy particularly matters. But we're stacking that with Vital Astra for even more damage reduction. Joint Drive Attack gives him some extra oomph while also supporting his team so that they can get some key kills, because there are a lot of matchups on this map where we're just very close to either hitting or missing our kills, so that little bit of extra attack is very helpful. Mystic Boost alongside Surge Sparrow gives him even more sustain. So using some interesting stuff here, kind of a mixed phased setup with the damage reduction, but then also Surge Sparrow to keep his HP topped off. Next up, our dear best daughter Morgan, and she is running a more offense-oriented setup, though thanks to her tome and her own joint drive attack, she does have support utility as well. She is using attack speed push and blade session to hit hard. SR Far Trace also helps with that, but more importantly, it lets her maneuver a little bit more on the map. And Luna is important for being a 3-count special, and so that it's actually charged for when we need it. And also, it does more damage against Myrrh than Iceberg would, due to how bulky Myrrh is, and we just cut through a lot of that res. Next up is our lovely angel artist Ignatz. He is running his Far Save tank set. Nothing too mind-blowing here. Noontime over Deadeye just gives him more sustain because he does have to tank a lot of hits for this map. And Def Res form, he's already faster than most of the enemies on this map, so padding out his Def and Res actually does a bit more for him than bumping up his speed. It lets him survive a few key hits, and like the one unit that is outspeeding him would kill him even if we did stack his speed even higher. So just going in on that extra bit of Def Res cushion is helpful here. And finally, we have our good boy Klein, cute as always. And he is running a very offense set. He does have drive defense just to help Ignatz survive some key hits. But otherwise, he is just trying to stack a lot of attack and a lot of speed so that he can do a lot of damage, hit quads, stuff like that. And he doesn't get to get used as much, so it's nice to bring him off the bench and have him contribute a bit. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump in and clear this. Alright, so to start, we don't actually have to move anyone, they're in position already. We're going to have Morgan move up and attack this Sword Knight. Zap. Unfortunately, we can't take it down due to Wary Fighter preventing our double. Next, we're going to have Byleth move up here so that he can tank the Blue Fafnir and the Sword Knight, but we need to get Morgan out of there. So we're going to have Klein reposition Ignatz, and he's going to reposition Morgan in turn. And now they are going to come down. Blue Fafnir attacks Byleth, and we're going to just reduce that damage and hit him with the Vital Astra. Chop, and chop again. Unfortunately, couldn't do a whole lot due to a triangle disadvantage, but still did about half. And then Sword Knight attacks, Byleth counters, and we're healing, or we're not healing due to Fatal Smoke that was inflicted on us. But Ignatz swoops in to tank this green mage, attacks, heals up a bit with his Noontime, and now we can have Byleth finish off that blue Fafnir. I'm going to hit us with that Moonbow, drop us down to critical levels, but our damage reduction saves us, and now we're going to hit them back and heal up a bit thanks to Mystic Boost and Surge Sparrow. Next, we are going to have Morgan move over and attack the red Manakee. She had to attack second so that she would get a boost from Blade Session. Otherwise, we were just barely missing the kill. Now we're hitting for exactly enough. 44 times 2, zap! Down it goes. And we're going to send Klein to shoot down the red Fafnir. Pew pew! And now we're going to just have Ignatz pull Byleth back, just so that he's in position for next turn. Bowflyer attacks into Ignatz. We tank it, do take a good chunk, but then we'll heal up with Noontime and take him down in one shot. Now we are going to send Klein to attack Myrrh. Trigger our Deadeye and cut through her damage reduction, but still not quite enough to take her down. Next, we're going to have Byleth attacks the Axe Dragon. Trigger Vital Astra and heal us up with Surge Sparrow. And now we're going to have Morgan attack Myrrh. Just want to get her a little bit of extra oomph. Not that she really needed it. She was already killing, but it's nice to get a little bit more damage, you know? And she's going to use Far Trace to move down here, away from this thief. If she stayed here, Ignatz would not be able to protect her due to being on the water tile, and he can't swoop in. And now we're going to actually have Ignatz move down as well, so that he is not in range of the thief. He cannot survive a direct hit from them. So just going to pull back a little bit. Green Fafnir attacks Klein. We are fast enough to avoid a double though, so we endure. Do take a good chunk of damage though. Red Cav attacks Ignatz. And we're going to counter hit with Noontime, but we're not going to heal up very much, unfortunately. And this is one of those maps where I'm glad that I have a far save armor, but I'm definitely predicting that if I'm not careful, I'm going to become very reliant on save armors. It's a little dangerous because then my other units won't get to play stuff, but we're going to have Ignatz move up and attack the green Fafnir. And now Byleth will move over and attack this one. Chop. Endure. And here comes Vital Astra. Heal us up again. And now we'll have Klein move over and finish off this green Fafnir. And we will just bring Morgan over as well to provide her support. Thief attacks Byleth. because he cannot counterattack, and also Ignatz would swoop in and protect Klein. So we are just going to leave the thief there, but now Byleth can rush over, hit with Vital Astra. That very fast thief cannot be doubled, but Morgan can swoop in and provide the follow-up to finish it off. Zap! And now Klein moves down to attack this green flyer. Shoot him with the Deadeye. Pew! 124, wow. And now we'll just bring Ignatz over and reposition Klein up so that we get a little bit more defense. Not that we need it. With our damage reduction, we survive. Can't finish off this Lance Fighter on enemy phase, but now Byleth can finish the job on player phase. Chop. And here comes our last Vital Astra. Chop again. And down they go. There we go. And we got this thing I'm never going to use. But more than that, we got the satisfaction of clearing the map. And that's even better. So overall, not the hardest map, but part of that was just having the right units, having a far save tank to help with that, having Klein as a brave bow with Deadeye, and having Byleth with that damage reduction, all very important. Morgan as well, just having her far trace to help with her maneuverability. Otherwise, we would have had a lot more issues with trying to move people around. So everyone definitely did help, and everyone's individual skills were important for managing to find the clear on this one. So anyway, thank you as always so much for watching, and until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Angel Army signing out.